Hello and welcome to another Quick Bob's vlog. I'm in my normal place, perched high above Whitehall. There doesn't seem to be any traffic on Whitehall, which makes me think the road's been blocked by yet another protest, which means it's nice and quiet, so hopefully you can hear me. 22nd of May, Wednesday, just on question time. Don't know if it's the Prime Minister's last question time. We will see what we will see. I'm not going to talk about Brexit or the vote tomorrow, which I'm sure will be bad probably for the Conservatives and for the Labour parties. We'll park that for next week. I'd like to, at the moment, just to focus and do a quick catch up with all the stuff I've been doing on the island. And there's been a lot of it. So yesterday in the House of Commons, I thanked Liz Truss, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, for coming to the island the week before last, for seeing a couple of great enterprises on the island, and then to talk with her about reforms to the public services on the island, so we get greater integration of those public services, and that means that more money can go to frontline staff, so doctors and nurses and firemen and people who help old folks and carers, etc. So that was yesterday. On Sunday, I was in Shanklin at beautiful Shanklin Chine for commemoration service for D-Day, for all those wonderful soldiers from the UK but also the US who trained in the Isle of Wight and trained in Shanklin on the beaches and the cliffs around there in readiness for the D-Day landings, which are now 75 years ago this June. On Saturday, I dropped into Ningwood and Shawfleet, the Women's Institute branch at the Village Hall in Shawfleet, which was 100 years old. Many congratulations to the Women's Institute in Ningwood and Shawfleet. Great anniversary century to have. It was really fascinating. One of the ladies there was showing me all the resolutions that the Women's Institute has passed over the years. And I have to say, I was so impressed by how forward-thinking and advanced so many of the Women's Institute resolutions have been over the years. Sometimes a generation ahead of the political leadership in our country. Really impressive to see. So thank you for that. On Friday, I went to Isle of Wight Radio. Hello to Isle of Wight Radio listeners. To Isle of Wight Radio Child of Wight Awards. Some really amazing and very remarkable young people. Great to meet some of them and to see so many people there. So a good little awards show, and thank you for Isle of Wight Radio for putting that on. And since then, more broadly, I'm focusing on three things at the moment, all of which are really important to the future of the island. We're trying to get the Island Line deal over the line, so I'm working with the Department of Transport and others to continue to push them, to remind them that we need investment in the Isle of Wight railway line. So let's see what happens on that over the next few weeks. Venture Keys. We need a resolution to Venture Keys. We need an organisation called Homes England to agree to transfer Venture Keys site to the council so that we can ensure our shipbuilding jobs remain in Venture Keys, remain on the island, and ensure that we have a vibrant shipbuilding sector. And finally, Camp Hill. You know, we are being too slow in handing over land. Government agencies are not being fast enough, I don't believe, in supporting councils, good councils like the Isle of Wight Council, in making sure that we have the land so we can ensure that we have jobs and investment, but also where we do have to build housing, and I won't go into the housing and island plan this time round. I have strong feelings about it. Too many houses are not enough for islanders. But we need the Camp Hill site so we can build affordable housing for islanders, and we've got a proper land bank over the years, because we need that land for the council to own and not just to be sold off to developers who will sit on the land and not develop it. So those are just some of the things I've been doing, and those are the three main items that I'm really pushing government ministers on at the moment as well. I'm sure do an update next week, and maybe I'll just give you an opinion on what I think about the European election votes, but also who knows if we're going to have a leadership contest for a new Conservative Party leader, and at the moment that will mean a new Prime Minister as well. That may be underway next week, who knows. So have a good week. I hope that the weather remains lovely. I am down on the island on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so see some of you there, and I think there's lots of great events in East Cowes this weekend as well. So have a good week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.